Our first speaker, George Hazzard, DTM, I might add, is speaking from his Leadership Level 2 Effective Use of Visual Aids. This is a 5 to 7 minute speech called What's in Your Pocket. George believes in continuing education, and he would like to share with you some powerful tools that will help you enhance your learning. Please welcome George with What's in Your Pocket.
Thank you. Once upon a time, I was a traveling salesman for a medical laboratory, and that meant I had a lot of windshield time. But back then, and I'm talking the 80s and 90s, back then I came across the motivational speaker Zig Ziglar. I hope you've heard of him. And Zig always stressed the importance of continuing your education. Back then he was talking about motivational cassette tapes. But he said you have to keep learning, keep learning, keep learning. In fact, he called it Automobile University. And Madam Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters and our very welcome guests, that's what I want to talk about today. And that's continued learning. You know, when I take or go on my walks, I'm continuing my education by listening to audio through my phone. When I'm mowing the grass, I'm continuing my education. When I'm running around town doing tasks, I'm continuing my education. The Zig Ziglar went on to say that if you're not growing, you're dying. And I really believe that. And that's why we need to continue to strive to improve our education. And what I hope to accomplish today is to show you two very powerful tools for continuing your education. And it's my talk only has 2 points, and they are Google Alerts and a program called Pocket. Let me take you on a tour of those two programs. Here we are. And first one I'm showing you here, and I hope you can see this okay. In fact, I'm going to do something real quick. Sorry. I want to have you hear a sound in a moment, but there we go. Okay, I'm back. So this is Google Alerts. And it's very easy to get to. It's google.com/alerts. So if you want to set this up, just go to this place and you can key in keywords that you want to look up. So anytime there's an article or something in the news about using those keywords, then you'll get an email notification once a day. For instance, I follow people like Mark Guy or Jana Banana. You can see her on here. Yes, I follow myself, just in case I appear in the news and I don't know it. But also, I'm into keto, so you can see a lot of keto references in here. But let's say you want to set up a Google alert. So we'll just go up here and go create an alert. And let's say you want to go to a lot of Toastmaster meetings through Zoom. So I'm going to type in Toastmasters, Toastmasters. I had to practice this just so I could type Toastmasters. And let's say Zoom, Z-O-O-M. And now look at here. These are recent articles that have appeared with those two keywords. So you can see those keywords right there. You see Toastmasters right there and Zoom, Toastmasters and Zoom. So it looks for those keywords. So I'll create an alert. And so now on a daily basis, if those two words appear in an article, then I will get an email on it. And then I can go look at that article. So let's go look at some of those articles that have been emailed to me. So here we're over in my email, and you can see, oh, look, I just got one for Toastmasters. It's probably the same ones there. You can see them right there. But let me go back one. I want to take you here. Here I use the keywords of public and speaking. So I'm looking for public speaking together. And then we get a whole list of articles that came in one day. And if any of them I want to click on, I click on. So let's say I want this one right here. I want to look at it. So I can just click it and it opens right up, of course. But I want to show you the article and how it appears here. And you can see here's the article right here. And then you can see ads running up and down the sides. And I bet you anything down at the bottom, there's probably clickbait ads trying to get you to go somewhere else. But what I'm going to do is now I want to show you Pocket. Let me introduce Pocket. Then I'll come back to this article in a moment. So here's my Pocket and how it appears. And these are things that I've put into my Pocket. And I want you to know, fellow Toastmasters, I was able to capture every single article from this month's Toastmasters International. And I dropped it over here. Now I can read these, you know, if I'm going somewhere, let's say I'm going on a plane, I can read these offline on the plane. But additionally, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about listening audio university. But let me first take you back here. Here's this article right here. I'm going to show you how I can save it to my Pocket. You see where I am right here? There's a little icon for save to my Pocket because I put an extension on for Pocket here. And I just saved that to my Pocket. Now I'll run right back over here. There's that article. Now let me show you this article. Look, the ads are all gone. It's nothing but the article. No distractions. It's as clean as can be. Now you can do this with YouTube also. You can throw your YouTube videos over here. It gets the commercials out. So it throws, I don't know how, but it just takes them all away. But as I was saying, I don't even take time to read these things. I want to listen to them. So I also have it on my phone. So let me show you what it looks like on my phone. And here it is right here. So if I were to click on this, now this isn't current, I captured this yesterday. So you can see here, I can click on one, I can open it up, I can read the article, but if you, I don't know if you can see this down here, right here there's a little headset. If I were to click on that headset, then it will allow me to listen to it. You just click on play and it'll go ahead and play. I'll play you a sentence.
Toastmasters International featured article, published by Toastmasters.org, on November 30th, 2nd.
Candor and diplomacy are behind these best practices recommended by two 2018 International Convention speakers.
So you can listen to anything. Now, if we were let me go a little further on here, and you can scroll and listen to the individual ones, or you can go back a little bit further, and right here, you see this icon here of a headset? You can click on this headset and then listen to every one of these articles in order, all the way down, all the way through your listing. So it makes it a very good and powerful tool. Both Google Alerts and Pocket work together, or seem to work together, to make it a great tool for continuing your education. Now, Zig Ziglar was a big believer in auto university, and I hope you are too. Whether you're driving or you're exercising or you're just doing the laundry, you can actually continue your education easily. Now, when I'm all done, I don't want you to say, oh, that's interesting, George, but I want you to say, George, help me get this started. I want to do it too. Because, fellow Toastmasters, I want to know what's in your pocket. Kathy? ¿Cuántos minutos? Yeah.
Thank you, George. That's absolutely brilliant. I had